message here that I'm going to be right back. Hold on one sec, you guys. Okay, let me just do something really quickly and I'll come back. Alright, I'm back. Hey, does Decibel, if you guys are interested in one question reading, you guys can send your payment, CashApp, Venmo, PayPal. These are like short messages. They're 411 messages. They're not like my personal readings where I go in depth using multiple decks, clarifying. So just keep that in mind. Drop a like, you guys, if you guys are joining the live. So you guys were doing one question readings for $20. I will also timestamp the readings too. So anybody looking for a one question reading, you guys can feel free to send your payments now, okay? Okay, hold on one sec. These are the links here, you guys. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and if you guys want to pay by credit card, you guys can feel free to do so with this link over here through the Stripe app. Anybody looking for a one question reading, you guys can feel free to send your payments now, you guys. Anybody. Let's see here. That looks better. Those of you guys that are tuning in, drop a like, that'll be much appreciated. All right. Oh, jeez. Guys, those of you guys that are tuning in, if you guys could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Okay, you guys, drop a like for those of you guys that are tuning in. Anyone interested in the one question readings? Quick 411 messages. I'm open. Payments. Okay. Oh, shoot. I just realized, hold on one sec. I'm not signed into. Hold on one sec. Okay, Misha. So, hold on one sec. Alright. Misha. What is your question, Misha? Damn, I should start a new page here. Hold on one sec. Misha 705. This pen does not work. Let's do 710. Okay, tell me about the person that Misha is dealing with here. Will this Aquarius reach out to Misha? Will this Aquarius reach out to Misha? Just keep in mind, even though you're asking specific questions, other things will come up too. Just keep that in mind. Messages from Misha regarding this Aquarius. Will this Aquarius reach out to Misha? Will this Aquarius reach out to Misha? Hold on one second here. Will this person reach out to Misha? Tell me about this Aquarius. Will this Aquarius reach out to Misha? We have the Magician in the challenge position. When the Magician is in the challenge position, this is an individual that doesn't really quite know what they're doing here, okay? I feel like he's trying to figure it out at this time. It came out like this, okay? Why is this Magician in the challenge position here? It could be an indication that he just doesn't have, any, power or, resources or just the fight in him to actually make something work. Okay, I do feel like he might come back. I feel like he will come back in with the Knight of Cups here. Okay, to offer you something here, to communicate, to sweep you off your feet. I feel like it might happen sometime in July, August. Okay, perhaps July here. He will come back with some sort of regret here. I do feel like he is hoping that you will accept his apology. Or his offer here, okay? Not quite sure what happened between you guys. What happened here? He will, but I feel like he is not the type of person that will actually, try and, do everything in his power to make things work, especially if that Magician is in the challenge position here, okay? Because I already feel like you already have trust issues with him, okay? Or that you feel like you can't trust him, okay? But he's gonna try and regain your trust or try and look for your forgiveness here. So expect him to come back sometime in July. Probably like late June, July, even August here. Yeah, with any sort of communication from with him, okay? I also feel like if you do want him back, I really don't see him actually putting in any sort of effort to actually make this work because, like I said, this isn't a challenge position. It's like, it's like he can't do it, but then he feels like he can, but then he's like, oh, I don't know, So I hope that was helpful, Misha. Is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? Hold on one sec. I'm just going to open up the Cash App here. Cash App. For those of you guys that are looking for a one question reading, you guys can send your payment now. So we have Cash App open. I'm gonna open PayPal here. That is really bright. Hold on one sec. Okay. I'm gonna open Venmo. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday, wherever you guys are. You're welcome to Misha. Hi, Susie. Yeah, that's Susie, right? Hi, Susie. Open Stripe. Okay. Okie dokie. For those of you guys that are interested in the one question reading, send your payment. Just keep in mind that these are like quick 411 messages. They're not like my personal readings. Drop a like if you guys are in the chat. That'll be much appreciated. Okay, let's see. Tell me about Susie. Will Susie buy the home that they are living in soon, or will they buy another home? Okay. Tell me about Susie and her home situation. Tell me about Susie and her home situation. Hold on, let me just put the timestamp here. So, 12:58. Okay. Tell me about Susie's home situation. What does Susie need to know about her home situation here? Tell about Susie and her home situation. Just keep in mind, Susie, these are like not my personal readings that I do on Zoom, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? These are just really quick 411 messages. And these messages are usually around 3 to 5 minutes long, yeah? So just keep that in mind, okay? Tell about Susie's home situation. Tell about Susie's home situation. What's going on with Susie's home situation here? Page of Wands. Eight of Cups. Okay, Eight of Cups here. I actually see you guys finding another home to move into. I don't see that you guys are gonna live in this one or buy this one that you're living in right now. Yeah, I see you guys moving to another one. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here, and I feel like that is perhaps your intuition is telling you to look for something else or look for something, you know, outside of where you're living at right now. Okay. Interesting. When is that gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? Tell me about the home situation here for Susie. Eight of Swords. I feel like you're worried about your home situation at this time. Yeah, maybe you're worried that you're not gonna find anything. Okay. Interestingly enough, I feel like this is your child. I feel like if you were to ask your child about this, like your daughter, I feel like your daughter wants to move out of this home, okay? This could also be an indication that your daughter, interesting. Your daughter doesn't want to leave. Yeah, actually your daughter doesn't want to leave. But you might be kind of like, you know, kind of like keeping your options open and looking for, you know, something elsewhere. Yeah, you're looking for something elsewhere, but I feel like your daughter doesn't want to leave, okay? Let's see. Yeah, the Empress here. Interesting. Seems like when it comes to you and your daughter, you guys, you know, are not kind of like on the same page. I'm not quite sure how old your daughter is, but yeah, I do see that you're looking for something else. I do see that you will move somewhere else. It might happen sometime in August. Yeah, I do feel like the window period for you to find something else to move into is probably sometime in August. August, September, sometime in the fall. Yeah, sometime in the fall or early winter. Okay? Early winter. In Australia, yeah. Okay. It's gonna happen. I see you guys moving somewhere else. Yeah, I just see you guys moving somewhere else. I don't see you staying, but I feel like a daughter wants to stay though. I feel like a daughter wants to stay though. Okay. So you guys are moving to Australia? I feel like you guys might be happier down there. Yeah. I feel like you guys might be happier down there. German. Oh, you guys are in Australia. Oh, I'm not in Germany anymore. I'm not in Germany anymore. Yeah, I'm no longer in Germany. I haven't been in Germany since like February. She wants to live in the area. Yeah, okay. Kinda makes sense, but yeah, oh, you live in Melbourne. Okay. That's a nice city. Melbourne is really nice. Came from Sydney. Oh, okay. Well, both cities are really nice, but yeah, but Melbourne does have, you know, some sort of character, you know? Yeah. It's been a while since I've been to Australia. The last time I was there was like in 2018. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, and when I went to Australia in 2018, I did go to Sydney. I did go to Gold Coast. Where else did I go? I went to Byron Bay. Somewhere else. Yeah, I think I was there for like 3 weeks. I was there for like 3 weeks. Okay, is there anyone else looking for a 1-question rating? Yeah, there's something about Melbourne too, and I feel like, you know, the art scene or the museum scene there is pretty good. Yeah. Even though like Sydney has like really good museums also, but Melbourne definitely has like better museum and definitely a better art scene. Yeah, that's just my opinion though. Yeah. Yeah, I want to come back. I do want to come back. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's next for me because I'm here for the meantime, but I just don't know what's gonna happen next. Yeah. I mean, I still have my home in New York, but I don't really, but I've just kind of been moving around, and I've been here. I've been here for like I've been here since March. Yeah, I've been here since March. So, and then this coming week, or next week, on Monday, I'm going to Cyprus. We're going to Cyprus, my partner and I. Alright, is there anybody else looking for a 1-question reading? Send your payment. Those of you guys that are in the chat, drop a like. I am time-stamping the reading, so if you guys want to look back at it, go back to it. You know, you guys could, you know, look at it. It really is, yeah. It really is. I have a tendency to kind of like travel around like once a month. This is actually the longest time that I've stayed in one place. Yeah. This is the longest time I've stayed in one place. But I'm actually really excited to get out of here. Yeah, just kind of like to hit the reset button, you know, go to nice beaches, relax, you know, do resorty things. So yeah. Is there anybody else looking for a 1-question reading? You guys can send your payment. If you guys want to chit chat, talk about stuff, you know, any questions about, you know, psychic work, mediumship work, tarot, shamanic work, healing work, stuff about personal growth, spiritual growth. We could also talk about that too. Those of you guys that are tuning in, if you guys could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. You guys, here are the payment links here. So you guys, here's Cash App. Sometimes people don't see it, so I'm just gonna put it myself. Venmo, PayPal, and Stripe. If you guys want to use a credit card, I do take credit card payments. It's gonna ask you like a donation, but you could just, you know, put the $20 amount and then that's good. Anybody else? Anyone want to chit chat and talk about stuff? Drop a like, you guys. Anybody looking for a one-question reading? Send your payments. I'm in Israel. I'm in Israel. I've been here since March. My partner's from here, so yeah. Yeah, my partner's from here. Anybody else looking for a one-question reading? Send your payment. The payment links are in the chat. You could also look in the description box below. It's down there also. Hi Janelle, how are you? Yeah, everyone has a reaction when I say that. Good ones, bad ones, yeah. But, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just kind of, you know, it's a little different, you know, from where I'm from, but, you know, I'm kind of getting used to it. Yes, Erica, it would be $20. And good afternoon or good evening from where I'm at. It's like almost 9 o'clock here, so 9 p.m. I'm so glad you're doing well. It's different from the previous times that I've been here. Just yeah, I mean this is like, so when I came here, it's like before the last time I was here was in September, okay. Before, you know, what happened. And then this is like my first time back. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I you know, before I came here, I was anxious. And sometimes I'm still anxious. Sometimes I do have a hard time, you know, kind of just doing little things by myself, you know. So, yeah, it's quite challenging, especially, you know, like just not used to being in a war zone. But where I am at right now, it's a pretty safe area. So if anyone kind of shoots rockets at us, it doesn't reach this part of the country. So when Iran sort of like, you know, shot the rockets at us and, you know, sent their drones over to us, all the action is actually down south. And I'm more in the central part of the country. So, yeah, there was no sirens or anything. I think I heard drones that night. But yeah, But since then, I've only heard the air raid sirens for the Holocaust, Remembrance Day, and for the but yeah, but it's really beautiful here. People are doing the best they can right now. Um, yeah, and like I said, my partner's from here, so you know, um, I've been coming here, and stuff like that. Welcome back. Okay, Esmeralda, hold on one sec. Uh, Esmeralda, what is your question? Let's see. I'm just gonna put the first names and then the timestamps, okay? Esmeralda. Esmeralda is 2658. Oh, thank you so much, Janelle. That's so sweet. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. Also, since I've been here, people caught wind of where I'm at, so, I've been getting a lot of hate messages or, bullying, like, on here and also on my Instagram page. Yeah. Okay. What's coming for Esmeralda in love? Tell me about what's coming for Esmeralda in love. Keep in mind, you guys are asking specific questions. Sometimes other things will come up, so just keep that in mind. What's coming in for Esmeralda in love? What's coming in for Esmeralda in love? What does Esmeralda need to know at this time when it comes to love? Just be patient, okay? Just be patient. It will come when the time is right, okay? So I always say when it comes to love, never run around chasing for it, okay? When you run around chasing after love, it will run from you. A lot of times love comes into your life when you least expect it. So just do you. Yeah, just do you, surrender to the process, and allow things to just naturally unfold, okay? The Hangman. With the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And the Queen of Pentacles here. Seems like there's someone here that's still hung up on you or something like that. Okay? Someone here is hung up on you. They still haven't quite let you go yet. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles here. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I mean, there's someone here that's still in your energy field. Yeah. Someone that you dealt with in the past here. I mean, even though someone here is thinking about in their heart space, and they're thinking about coming back with an apology here or some sort of offer here, a lot of times, people, even though it's in their heart space, in their mind, sometimes they don't act on it because, sometimes they could be scared or that, they choose not to. But, I do feel like there's someone coming back around to make you some sort of offer here. Someone that you dealt with, and that is hung up on you right now, okay? Maybe a part of you still has to let this person go that you haven't let go of yet. Perhaps. Three of Cups, yeah, just go out there and meet new people. Just surrender to the process. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants to let you know to just go out there and enjoy your life. Do your thing. Do what you love. And it will come to you when you least expect it here. When you least expect it. Okay? Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. So Esmeralda, you need to work on your insecurities here. I do feel like I do feel like you could be carrying around a lot of baggage that you still need to release here. Okay, your fear of abandonment, your insecurities here. Basically working on yourself, working on your foundation here. Okay, working on self-love. Because when you don't have that strong, solid foundation for yourself, that self-love for yourself, it would be quite hard and difficult to give and receive it, okay? Because anything that you do in life comes from you. It's a reflection of what's going on in the world. So if your inner world is what I just mentioned, uh, you know, you know, insecure, being abandoned and stuff like that, you're definitely going to attract someone that is not going to be, emotionally available for you because you're not available for yourself. You're not taking care of you. Does that make sense? Okay. So that does it for Esmeralda. That's what I'm saying. So Susie, interestingly enough, I just want to say that anything that has been put out in the news regarding this Holy Land here, it's not true. If people truly want to see the truth of what is going on and what has happened, people have to spend a week here. They will see the truth of what's going on, okay? They will see why this conflict is happening, okay? So, and people are losing sight of what caused it. People are just kind of like, going along with the buzzword, because it's cool, and people are just going along with like the flock, and I feel like it's like another repeat of what happened with COVID, with the pandemic. People were just kind of like going along with like the cool. Oh my God, it's so cool because it's a freedom fight. No, people don't know the facts. People don't know what's going on here. Okay, and I feel like what a lot of people don't know in Israel, Arabs actually live in the country. Arabs live in this country, and and the interesting thing is like these two groups are not on the even level playing field, because these individuals can get out of things that they don't have to participate in. You know what I mean? And people think that, Palestine is an occupation. That's not true. That is not true because as of just maybe a month and a half ago, even before October 7th, people from the West Bank and Gaza were coming into Israel to work. Yeah, they basically crossed over the border into this country to work, to provide for their family on the other side of the border, So when they say that it's an occupation, that's not true. People come and go free. I wouldn't say freely. If they have the right documents, they can go into, these Palestinian territories and leave. I've been to these Palestinian territories before. I've been into the West Bank. You can go in, you could go out, So it's not an occupation. There's no occupation. There's no occupation. People think it's Palestine or Gaza, whatever, is occupied. It's not. It's never been occupied ever, because these people come and go into Israel to work. They're making money from here to bring back to the other side, So, people just don't know the facts. People don't even know why I'm here. People think, I'm here to see my family. So just to be subject to that bullying is not really fair, People don't know why I'm here. They're not even asking it. They're just jumping to conclusion that, because I'm here, I'm a bad person. That's not true. I mean, if you guys know me and you guys have been here for a long time, you guys know me and know who I am as a person. Yeah, and and I whatever is going on here, it's beyond my control. It's kind of like, I can't control how people see me or view me, but I've been here many times, and this is, I understand what's going on here. I see the truth. People don't know anything. People are just making shit up. People are just, trying to defend something and articulate something that they don't even know. Yeah. Until they spend a week here, And my boyfriend and I were saying, like, if these, pro-Palestinian protesters, are so gung-ho about, saving the Gazans and, then go to Gaza. Yeah. even before it was, before this happened, I don't believe that people can survive there, because it's, the conditions there were pretty harsh, you know? So, bullying, yeah, I've just been subject to that, just a lot lately, yeah. Once people caught wind of where I was, and then I was like, you know what, I have to tell people, yeah, I have to tell people. Okay. Oh, so Susie, I'm so sorry, I went off on a tangent, so I'm gonna do Susie again. Susie is 3640. Okay, how will my daughter Sarah do okay. Tell me about Susie's daughter. How will she do in university? How will Sarah do in university? How will her studies go? How will her studies go? How will Sarah's studies go? How will Sarah's studies go? How will Sarah's studies go? What does Susie need to know about her daughter Sarah? How will her studies go at university? Yeah, she's gonna do pretty well. Yeah, I wouldn't say that she's going to get straight A's, but I feel like her grades are going to be really good. Okay, I do feel like she's going to be confident about her ability. Teachers are going to notice her work. Kind of like notice her abilities here. Okay, we have the Six of Wands here in the world. Okay, interesting. Is she thinking about like moving after university? Okay. Because interesting, one of the things that I learned about Australia is that a lot of people don't go away for university. They usually stay within the country, So I don't know if after she's done, she wants to move. She wants to go somewhere else, But I do feel like perhaps with the World card here, she might be interested in studying, history or something like that, or sociology, something that has to do with like how people live, or that she's really interested in that or something like that. Okay, let's see what the Eight of Cups. Interesting. King of Wands. I feel like once she's done with university, I feel like she wants to take some time off and just go on adventures and travel and stuff like that. Yeah. But, I do see her being really, really, really successful. I do see her kind of like finding her passion in university, but it might not be, the thing that she will forever do. But it's kind of like in the meantime, but eventually I see her leaving. I see her going to maybe like a different continent, a different country. Okay. So, yeah, she's already kind of like scoping it out and kind of like planning it out with the Page of Swords here. I feel like one of the things I feel like she wants to go and do is to travel to a different country and teach English. Yeah, and teach English or something like that. Or to teach. Hold on one sec. Oh, Spain. She has offers. Oh, how nice. Yeah, I actually see her going away. But I see her doing really well and really thriving. Yeah, really thriving. So I hope that was helpful, Susie. No, yeah, she's gonna do really well. Actually, she's actually really excited to do it too. Yeah, she's really excited. Oh, she's doing a teaching degree. Yeah, it kind of makes sense because a lot of times the way that I see the Page of Swords, it's kind of like, being a teacher or teaching children, kind of like being a student, student teacher. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Okay. Is there anyone else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. Oh, thanks, Susie. Thanks. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payments. Law and zoology. Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like she would actually be really good at that. Yeah. I feel like she would be really good at that. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, you may send your payment. We also could chit chat and stuff like that. Okay. Interesting. Liberation, free spirit, wild and authentic. Just let me be. That might be a message for somebody. Just free to be who you are. Yeah. You're welcome, Susie. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, you guys can send your payments. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I know that I'm doing it at this a very awkward time. It's like afternoon in the States. I think it's like kind of like early morning in Australia. Okay, people are just getting up. And it's like nighttime here. It's like almost 9:15 p.m. here. Yeah, it's almost like 9:15 p.m. here. Let's do this one here. I'm just pulling cards for fun. Yeah, so perhaps maybe if I pull a card, maybe that card might resonate with somebody on here. Okay, we have happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. Okay, your dreams could be telling you something. Yeah, so pay attention to your dreams here. Okay, some of you here could be having deep and profound dreams. Okay, so that could be for somebody. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payments. Candle magic. Every day things get better. If someone here is feeling like their life is in the dumps, things are not going well, do you feel like someone here has to change their mindset, because your mindset and how you feel about yourself inside will dictate of how your outside world is going to be like, right? So, if your inner world is dark and twisty and negative, that is what's going to come back to you. So that message might be for somebody. Okay. For those of you guys that are in your chat, drop a like. Anyone interested in a one question reading, send your payment. Interesting. Dragon's Lair. Sometimes dragons come in as guides here too. So, someone here could have dragons as guides, or that they're being protected by dragons, or someone here is really interested in dragons, okay? Just keep in mind, dragons are scanners, okay? So if you do have, dragons as guides, you guys probably scan for everything. You guys don't miss a beat. You guys see everything, okay? So I feel like that's how some of you guys could channel messages through your dragons here, okay? So anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payment. Mountain. Someone here has obstacles to climb over. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. For those of you guys that are in the chat, drop a like. Anyone interested in the one question reading, you guys are free to send your payment. Anyone wants to chit chat, we could chit chat about stuff too. So pick your poison. Somebody. I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty sure the notifications didn't go out. Have you ever had a coffee cup reading? Yes, I have. I have actually done it one time in Turkey. Yeah. Yeah, so kind of makes sense. I forget. I think the coffee grinds reading, I think I might be wrong. It might come from the gypsy tradition. Yeah, it might come from the gypsy tradition. I might be wrong. If someone could correct me, just let me know. But I think the coffee grinds or even reading the tea leaves comes from the gypsy tradition. Yeah. A tea leaf reading? A coffee cup reading? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot how much I paid when I went to Turkey, but it wasn't that much. Yeah. I think it was like around $100. Yeah. It was like around $100. But I'm pretty sure when I did this reading, I'm 1,000% sure I paid in euros too. Yeah. I think Turkey does take euros, but they have their own currency. Yeah, they have their own currency. Wishing tree. Right. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. If you guys would like to chit chat. What, Susie? What did you get out of your coffee cup reading? If you did have one, was the person pretty spot on, accurate? I have never had that before. Yeah, I've never had that. Yeah, I actually knew someone that knows how to do palm readings, but yeah, I never had one personally. No. Really? How much does it cost? Ugh. For the coffee? I don't know, the person that I went to did it in person. I mean, this was like years ago though, so I never got this lady's contact. Yeah. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? You guys can feel free to send your payments. You could chit chat too. Whoa. I just had a little vertigo. I've been getting a lot of that lately. Okay, let me see. So Janelle. Okay, what is your question? Should I call you May? Or is Janelle okay? Just wondering what's in store for the near future. I'm just gonna put down Janelle for your first name. Okay. Janelle. Janelle is at 5035. Okay. I'm just gonna pull Oracle messages for you. What's coming in for Janelle in the near future? What's coming in for Janelle in the near future? What is coming in for Janelle in the near future? What is coming in for Janelle in the near future? We have flying, okay? I mean, flying could be an indication that things are taking off for you, okay? Or that you feel like you're on top of the world, or that you're feeling that you're on top of the world, or that you're just experiencing great things right now, okay? Let's see. I'm just going to clarify this with tarot here. We have flying. I'm going to do something different here with the Hermit, Virgo energy. So I feel like you've done some deep inner work here in order for you to fly, to soar here, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles here, I just feel like you're experiencing joy, bliss, happiness, fulfillment. So I feel like, you know, Janelle, I feel like for you, you know, you are doing really well on your own right now. When it comes to your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, you are on the right path right now, okay? And I just feel like, you know, with flying, you know, this could be indication that you're upon, you know, some sort of transformation, some sort of spiritual ascension here, okay? So this is looking really good. What else do we have here? You know, flying could also be an indication that, you know, perhaps in the near future you could be traveling, you know? You could be going on a plane, flying somewhere. We have the Devil card here. Why is the Devil card here? Four of Swords. Okay. You know, I do feel like you might have done a lot of work on healing your codependency issues here. You know, I do feel like you have freed yourself from it. So I feel like that's why you feel like you're soaring, or that you're feeling like you're really free at this time. Okay. So, you know, so I do see that, you know, things are going really well. Like I said, flying here, I feel like you are achieving something for yourself, your own goals. It has been a really long road here, but I feel like things are just, you know, sort of stabilizing here for you, or that things are really, really balancing out for you at this time. Okay, so Janelle, I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that was helpful. All right, is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? You could send your payment. Anyone else want to chit chat, talk about stuff? You know, I'm open to, you know, answering some questions about psychic work, mediumship work, tarot, shamanic work, you know, something, other things. So, yeah, it seems like you're just doing really well, Janelle. Yeah, you're just doing really, really, really well. So just, yeah, good for you. You know, pat yourself in the back, because, you know, this journey that you're on is never ending. You know, when it comes to your healing journey, you know, something always comes up, and you just have to really be committed to wanting to heal and wanting to, you know, embrace the experience that you have had, and the experiences that are about to come. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like you're just doing really well. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? You guys could send your payments. If you guys want to chit chat, we could chit chat also. Oh, this is done charging. Oops, oops. Oh, do people give readings on Etsy? I didn't even know that. I usually meditate. Yeah, I usually meditate. Yeah. I meditate before I do readings. I meditate before I do like clearing work, you know, healing work and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea that you can find a reading on Etsy. That's kind of mind blowing to me. Meditation is the best thing that someone could do for themselves. If more people meditated, people would step out of the matrix of, you know, what's been created in this world, you know, and just, you know, and kind of see the beauty in things. Yeah. Because when you're in the matrix, you're in constant fear, you're in constant worry because of what you see like on TV and the news and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hi, Zia. In Israel, like go to the beach. Usually like outdoorsy stuff. Yeah. Um, I don't really party or anything like that. Um, you know, I have been, you know, I usually like I don't drink, but usually like now I'm kind of like been drinking a little bit more. Usually having like one or two drinks, like maybe during dinner or like hanging out with friends. But yeah, yeah, being out in nature. But yeah, I'm not really a party animal. I don't really do well in large crowds. So, is it raining there? No, it's not raining here. I think you know it's rained a couple of times here, but Israel doesn't really rain much, to be quite honest. Yeah, it doesn't really rain much here, especially once, you know, now that we're kind of like getting into the summer, it's gonna rain even less. Yeah, so it rains here from time to time, but not too much. It's kind of like it's not like rains like in Australia. Sometimes in Sydney and Melbourne, it could rain for like a full week straight. It's like that in New York, you know, sometimes. But it's not kind of like that like washout rain where it rains like, you know, more than, you know, an hour or 2 hours here. Yeah. But I like if I've been out walking around and about, I've never been caught in rain. You know, usually it's rained at night. You know, when I'm inside. Um, but yeah, I've never been caught out in a rainstorm here. Yeah, ever. I can't recall ever being caught out in a rainstorm. And like I said, usually when it does rain here, it rains for like such a short period of time. Yeah. I wouldn't say that we're staying here for good because my partner and I don't really plan to stay here for good. We just came here because we had to do some stuff here, you know. But I'm not really quite sure where we're gonna go next. We've been talking about that. We're kind of like playing it by ear. But yeah, we don't plan to stay here like as our kind of like our forever home. Yeah. So, I mean, it is a beautiful country, but for me, it would be kind of hard to live here. Yeah, because there's just such strong psychic energy here that, you know, sometimes I have a hard time handling it. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, people did it for free. Yeah. I mean, I remember when I went to Turkey, that lady charged me. Yeah. It would have been nice to do it for free, but, sometimes, like, when you do this type of work, it's good to kind of like exchange something, so that it's like an even energy exchange. It's kind of like sometimes it's like I do a reading for a friend, and then this friend cooks dinner for me or takes me out for dinner, sort of thing. Yeah, so any energy that you're giving towards somebody, it should always be kind of even. Unless, someone who is like truly gifting you something, that might be different. But yeah. Yes. I had given free readings from before as like gifts. Yeah. But usually, having some sort of even energy exchange, it's kind of like good karma just to, give something back. But sometimes it's not really necessary. Yeah. Is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? You guys could send your payments. I could stay on here for a little bit longer just to chit chat. It's actually tonight is a lot slower than last night. I had so many haters telling people things they don't want to hear. Usually, what people don't want to hear is something that they really need to hear. you know? So, people think that, getting psychic readings and, tarot readings or whatever readings, it's all rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns shooting out of their asses. It's not. It's actually dealing with hard stuff that you have swept under the rug that's coming up to the surface. Because when you get these types of readings, it kind of reveals the truth of what you need to know, or what you need to work on. What you pushed away or what you pushed under the rug. But some people make comments like, "Oh, these readings are negative." They're they're negative for a reason. I wouldn't say that they're negative, but you get something really positive out of it, because I'm forcing somebody, if the reading resonates with somebody, I'm forcing somebody to face the truth of what they need to see, what they need to work on, what they need to look out for. So if someone here is not kind of getting the memo, so it's kind of like it's not my problem. Yeah. People have a tendency. There's some people that I've been on Zoom calls, they want to hear what they want to hear, you know, and not what they need to hear. And I always say that, sometimes if you do ask specific questions, just keep in mind that other things might come up, and they're coming up for a reason. Yeah. Sometimes people, might not get the answers that they're looking for certain things. And then, the read kind of like shifts, you know. And so, a lot of people do come to me because of love, love readings. But a lot of times, people might not get, the answers that they're looking for love, but it shifts to themselves, going within, doing inner work, And, people don't really want to do that because people feel like it's too hard, and people like to take shortcuts and stuff like that. When people take shortcuts in life, that's how you don't really grow, you don't really evolve, you don't really learn. So I always say that there's no shortcuts in life. When you do things, you always have to do it the hard way. Because when you do it the hard way, there are rewards. Yeah. And not just like regarding your healing here, but just anything. Yeah, just anything. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? I think I'm just gonna sign off here in like another 10 minutes because I'm kind of getting tired. You know, the last like 3 days I've been doing like extra credit work so that, you know, I could do like as much work as possible so that I don't have to work while I'm away on vacation. Yeah, so I've kind of like been doubling up on the readings and stuff like that and just kind of like pumping readings out of my butt. So I will have content to post up while I'm away. Yeah. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have been watching, I did do a set of readings where I'm using oracle cards. So regarding the readings with personal growth, spiritual growth and stuff like that, energy check-ins, I'm using oracle cards and using tarot too, okay? So those readings are actually really interesting, and you know, I'm not surprised that, you know, a lot of people are not watching those readings because people don't care about healing. They just care about love, which is a little bananas, you know? People think that, you know, being in love or being in a relationship, you know, all their troubles and all their pain and all their hurt and all their suffering will go away. That is not true. You know, you do have to work on yourself in order for you to bring in healthy love in your life. But yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if those readings just kind of like dip down even lower because, you know, like I said, people don't really watch tarot readings for healing. You know, there are some people that do. Some people are interested in that. But there's just more people just interested in love readings. Yeah. I don't have a pet. I did, but she passed away like a year ago. Yeah, she passed away like a year ago. I had a dog for like 10 years, yeah. So actually, her passing, her anniversary of her passing is actually coming up pretty soon, yeah. So I don't know if I could, you know, it's so interesting because I talked to my psychic friend about this. You know, I'm not sure if I will ever be ready for a pet again. It's kind of like, you know, you open yourself up to it and like, you know, obviously there are positives, you know, to having a pet, but you know, it's kind of like you know, just the passing of my dog's death has been really hard, and I really haven't quite gotten over it yet, you know. So, you know, just opening myself up to another pet, you know, it's kind of scary because then, you know, usually they go before we do. So it's kind of like you know, I'm kind of like protecting myself, trying not to get hurt again. So, yeah, I mean, I do, but I don't know if yeah, I don't know if I would ever be ready. I don't, you know, the thought of it kind of scares me. Yeah. Yeah, even like when I had a dog, I was still able to travel because like I had my family to watch her, you know? But now it's kind of like I'm just taking time out for myself to, you know, travel more, you know, and, you know, there's some upsides to not having a pet, you know, you kind of have more freedom, you don't have to worry about your pet. Um, you know, I kind of like look at it that way is that, you know, my dog kind of like, you know, freed me, you know, gave me this much needed freedom that I needed, you know. But yeah, it's still hard. It's still hard. You know, I still have, after my dog passed, I had her as a screensaver on my phone, on my computer, and also on my iPad. Yeah. So, you know, someone asked me recently if I was ever going to change it, and I was like, no, I'm just going to always keep it there, you know? So, yeah, even my home back in New York, I still have all her stuff. I just haven't found the courage to just get rid of it. I even told, you know, my parents that if you ever come over, just don't touch her stuff. Just leave it as is. You know, just don't touch it. You know, so I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but I do want to keep it. But I know that keeping it is also not healthy. You know, so I just have to kind of take some time and work through it. Yeah. Oh no, it's okay, Susie. It's, you know, I feel like it's you know, I feel like it's just a safe place, a safe container, just to, you know, talk. Yeah. and just to, you know, hear each other out and not judge each other, you know? So, yeah, she does. It's really hard. It's been really hard. It's been like almost a year, and you still haven't really. I would. I mean, I would say that I processed some of the grief, but not all of it. Yeah, not all of it. Yeah, not all of it. I feel like it's just coming in waves. You know, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like it hits me, and then it'll like maybe hit me again in like another few weeks or another few months. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, just kind of like comes and goes. Yeah. I think there we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off in like 2 minutes, and then after that, I will post the timestamps of the readings in the comment section below. I'm gonna try and do this again tomorrow and also Sunday. I feel like those are the best days. I'm like trying to make some extra money. Yeah. Yeah, please be careful of scammers. If you guys see someone on TikTok impersonating me, report it. There is somebody, you know, using my profile, my picture, and I think this handle has 2 T's in it. So if you do come across this individual, just report this person. People are such dingbats to do that. Yeah. I feel like, you know, social media needs to find ways to protect people, especially people that have businesses online, you know? Yeah. Good seeing you, Susie. Oh, yeah. Are you gonna sleep now, or are you just gonna start your day? Good night. Okay, get some good rest. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. So, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for those that paid for a reading. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you guys are. I will speak to you guys in another reading. All right, or another live. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.